running.
There is blood, gore, hence violent news. Just want to make sure my audio is okay.
Hello everybody,
Hello.
welcome back to another tabletop adventure here at Digital Woods.
Yay.
Today we got a 750 point battle between Orks,
And Tyranids.
and with all these we're going to get to our armies and get to the action as quick as possible. See you in a bit.
Alright, so here's going to be my 750 points of Tyranids, and I'm going to be bringing the High Fleet of Kraken for this one. So starting off with the Warlord, which is going to be a Broodlord, with the Warlord trait of one step ahead. His psychic power is going to be Paroxysm, so... Next, down the HQ train is going to be a Neurothrope with the psychic power of Catalyst. And he's also bringing a bio-artifact of Chameleonic Mutation. Next, on to troops, I'm going to be bringing two identical groups of Gene Stealers, each with 10 units in. They're all going to be carrying Rending Claws, Scything Talons, and a single model in the group is going to be bringing Flesh Hooks. Down for troops is going to be a single group of 10 Termagants, all with Devourers. Then on to elites. I'll be bringing 3 Zoanthropes, and that group's psychic power is going to be the Horror. And lastly, I'm bringing a dedicated transport in the form of a Tyrannocyte, and with its standard 5 Death Spitters. And that's my army.
Okay folks, this is my 750 points of Bad Moons. It is going to be a Vanguard detachment. And a little disclaimer before we jump into the list. We kind of made some custom rules for the chapter approved open war section for looted vehicles. We'll get to that when we get to the heavy supports. So starting off with HQ choice, I've got myself a big mech in Mega Arma. He's got himself a custom shooter and a power claw. He will have the Warlord trait, Follow Me Lads, because that's simply like the best one for Orc, especially with low force org. And he will also have the relic Dagob Shot Shooter, or Dagob Big Shot Shooter, something like that. Pretty much a really nice gun to add to him. Moving on to my elites, I've got myself a mech with a custom Mega Slugger and all his other regular war gear. I've got myself a Knob with a Wah Banner with a custom shooter and no other upgrades for him. And then a Pain Boy with a Power Claw and the rest of his upgrades. Or his standard kit, to be precise. Moving on, I've got one troop unit of 21 boys. They're all going to be shooter boys, and they're going to have 2 big shooters in their unit, and no other upgrades for them. Moving on to the heavy supports, I have 2 looted Leman Russes, and the way we did this was spent the points for the base model out of the Imperial Guard Codex for the Leman Russ, and then used the weapon upgrades for the Orks. So each one of these looted Leman Russes will have a kill cannon, 2 big shooters, and a zap gun. And that makes up precisely 750 points of Bad Moons. Alright folks, and here we are deployed for our Tactical Gambit from the 2017 chapter approved Maelstrom mission. We haven't done one of them in a while. And since we're getting back into it, we're doing one. I think we did this one a long time ago.
A long time ago.
And by a long time, probably in the past like 5-6 months.
Nah, I'd go with about a year.
Okay. Well, here's everything deployed. Mike has the Tyrannocyte filled with Termagants and
Yes.
Deep Strike. And in this particular mission, there are 6 tactical objectives. At the start of each player's turn, they generate up to 4 tactical objective cards and attempt to meet those, but before they generate, they have to declare how many they think they'll achieve in that turn. If they are correct or they do better than what they said they do, they get bonus victory points equal to the number that they declared. However, if they are wrong and score less, their opponent gets those points.
Oh no!
For what he declared, not from what the cards are. You
Yes.
still get your card points. Alright, And Mike finished deploying first, so he gets the +1 to the roll-off. So let us roll off to see who begins this Maelstrom monstrosity.
Well, I got a 3 and you got a 1.
Would you like to go first?
Sure, I would absolutely love to go first.
I would like to attempt to seize the initiative.
I imagine so.
I do not.
No.
So it shall be...
Tyranid's turn 1. Alright, so for turn 1 for Tyranid, picking my cards, but before that, I have to declare my gambit, which I'm going to be going with, I was going to go with the lowest at 1, play it a safe game, because I don't know what my objectives are yet. So, starting off, we have secure objective 4, which is...
I'm standing on.
Okay, well that's a throwaway. We can throw away in this, yes?
You can throw away 1 card at the end of your turn.
Sweet. Second one is going to be hold the line.
I think you get that one.
I think I'm going to get that one, so there's that.
Oh, wait. One of these is a... That one's a special one from your...
Oh, okay.
Book.
So, would you mind going and looking up 14 while I get the the fourth card? Assassinate!
Kill a character.
Yep, just kill a character.
I have 4.
Sweet. It's possible. Alright, so, Tam. What is number 14?
14. Decapitate. Score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy character was destroyed this turn. 2 or more were destroyed, score D3 points. You're after my characters.
I'm apparently after your characters. Alright, so on to movement then. Alright, so for movement for Tyranid's turn 1, I advanced literally everyone. Getting a 4 for these two groups, 5, a 6, and 3 extra inches of movement. So this group just wholly moved out of the deployment zone, moved out. I've got a little tail in the deployment here. They're still in, and he's still in. So I am going to get the hold the line for having at least 3 units in the deployment zone for that. So don't got to worry about that. And then on to Psychic Phase next. Alright, so for Psychic Phase, starting off, I'm going to be using Catalyst from this dude all the way over to this group here. It is a Warp Charge 6, so here we go. And I got it with a 6. You don't have any Psychers.
Got no Psychers.
Sweet. So they've got Catalyst, and then all the rest is just going to be Smites on the closest unit of boys, which is the only unit of boys.
Yep.
So starting off with the Broodlord going in. Smite.
Paralysis.
Well, poop.
Command point.
Yep, command point. Doesn't
Right. Didn't perils, don't get the power off though.
Nope. Those dice can go away. And
Yay.
waste. And then they're also going to smite that group over there for 8, which is actually slightly successful.
Yeah, more than enough to get it.
Yep. D3 or 1. I always forget whether it's...
It's D3 because you're not a restricted psyker.
Sweet. Alright, and then that's going to be D3 wounds on that group. For 3. 3 dead boys.
No! I have a pain boy.
Oh, you have a pain boy.
They have a 6-up, feel no pain.
Ah.
6-up, feel no pain! No. So, yes, 3 dead boys.
Okay.
1, 2, and
3. And then after that, I'm going to be declaring a charge with the catalysted group going at your boys.
I'll be declaring a bunch of shooters shooting back.
Yep.
18-inch range! Oh yeah, that's going to be literally all of them.
That's going to be literally every single one of them.
So I lost 3, down to 18. That's 16 shooters and 2 big shooters.
Alright, you need some dice.
Alright, Overwatch. All the boys are in range, so that's going to be 32 regular shooter shots. I've got 20 in my hand, so here we go. Looking for them 6s. 1, 2, 3.
Yep,
3.
just 3.
Alright.
And 12 more.
And 12 more.
For a total of 3.
Awesome. And that's 3 6s, so 3 Dakas. For 4. And then they're going to be wounding on 4s. 1.
For 1. Alright, and 1 5-up invul. For no. Catalyst does.
5-up, feel no pain.
And 1 5-up, feel no pain. From Catalyst with no. So I've got 1 dead Gene Stealer.
And then I've got 2 big shooters, so it's 6 shots. Once again, looking for 6s. None.
None.
Oh.
Face.
I really wish I could have done more DACA in the Overwatch phase, but no, it specifically says shooting phase.
Yep.
Alright, well, that was incredibly lackluster.
Do they make it in?
A 7.
A 7. That needs a measuring. Because I might have to spend a command point here.
7 inches from my guy to yours.
So that does not look like it's...
And if you go this way, it's -2 because you're going to go through
It
the
would be
crate.
9 inches.
So at the moment, you're like
One
1.5 off, so you need 1 more extra in.
Alright, so command pointing that dice then.
But you got the extra.
I got the extra 1 inch.
So that puts you within 1 inch.
Alright, sweet. So I'll move them. And here's the blob of Gene Stealers, now 1 less after their initial charge. And now I just need to pile them in to get all those juicy attacks in.
He's not charging with anyone else.
I'm not charging with anyone else, as they have to stay put to hold that objective, and he's
Just too far.
just slightly too far.
to get even that ballsy 12-inch charge. That ridiculous.
Sad face. Just to him is like ½ an inch over 12.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, no more charges this time, so just going to pile them in. Alright, and here they are after piling in for everyone getting an attack in, gloriously. So, because I lost that 1, I no longer have 4 attacks per base, but 3. So it's going to be 18 attacks total, hitting on 3s. 4, 2, 3, 4 misses. Would you consider that one cocked?
Nah, that's fine.
Okay,
Mostly 5 if you look straight down at it.
sweet. So, yep, 4 misses. And wounding on 4s. And 1 dropped die. 8 probably dead orcs.
Yep. That's going to be 8 6-up feel no pains from the Pain Boy. Which will save 2 of them. So 6 will go down.
Not bad.
Okay, with my 12 remaining boys, including the knob, I've got 25 attacks. I've got 20 in my hands, and they're still in range of the knob with the wall banner. So they get to add 1 to their hit rolls, so they're hitting on 2s. 20 attacks. With 4 misses, the 5 extra. With 2 misses. It's not great, but not bad. And then wounding on 4s. 9 wounds.
Alright, so that's going to be 9 5-up invols. For 2 made it. And then, because of Catalyst, now 7 5-up. Feel no pains. Are you...
Okay.
Okay? Sure. I lost 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then, at the end of the fight phase, I'm actually going to spend 3 command points to have that unit just fight again.
Okay.
I think it's called Adrenaline Surge. Alright, so with now 2 more missing, it's going to be 12 attacks going in, hitting on 3s with the Rending Claws for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not as good as your first
No.
where you almost got all of them.
No, it's not, but I think the save just now covered for that.
Yeah.
Because that was ridiculous. 5 hits and wounding on 4s. For 3 possibly dead orcs.
Mm-hmm. 6-up feel no pains because of the Pain Boy. Nope, that's 3 more dead.
Okay. 3 command points for 3 models. Alright, and then that is the end of Tyranid's turn 1.
I super duper need to make morale over here.
All right. That's what I was hoping.
Lost 12. I am right now leadership 9. So D6 plus 3. Hopefully. And seeing the fact that I'm going to lose D6 plus 3, my warlord with the follow me lads, which gives him breaking heads, is going to go ahead and just do D3 mortal wounds to them to make them stay for 1. And then on a 6 up, ignoring it because of the pain board.
Feel no pain.
No. 1 more goes away.
Alright. So that is the end of my turn. I get hold the line, so that's 1 point. And I made my gambit, so that's 2 points. For me. On to Tom's turn 1.
Alright, going into turn 1 for the Orks. Given how tied up my front line it is and how almost non-existent it is already, I'm going to go ahead and just gamble 1. So, hey, I got hold the line.
Hey.
Secure objective 2, which is all the way on the other side of the board.
It's right there.
Secure objective 1, which is here, but I'm well far away from it. And here we go. Wah. Score 1 victory point if 3 or more Orc units in your army made a charge move this turn.
It's possible.
Cool.
If you want to get stuck in.
Yeah. Alright. And if there's 5 or more, it is... what was it? D3?
Yeah, D3.
D3.
Alright, so, on to movement.
Movement. Fell back with my group of boys. Stayed put with this looted Lehman Russ. My character pool moved forward. This Lehman Russ moved his 10 inches forward, getting just outside of an inch, just outside of an inch, just outside of an inch. He's kind of wobbly for these two, so they're not quite. And outside of an inch and outside of 2 inches.
It seems as though you may or may not have exactly 5 models to charge me with.
May or may not.
May or may not.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Alright, with no psychic phase, going on to the shooting phase, where I'll probably be starting off with this looted tank. But first I have to see if I can pop a stratagem. Looted Wagon is going to, in fact, start us off. I'm popping a 2-point stratagem called More Daka, which makes Daka 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 activate on 5s and 6s.
Pretty good.
And he's going to fire all his shots into that group of Gene Stealers.
Alrighty then.
So starting off with his Killer Cannon, he did not move, and also did not move more than half of his movement phase, or movement amount. So he has to fire his main cannon twice at the same target. So that's 2d6 number of shots.
Alright.
For 12. Alright, so 12 shots going into those Gene Stealers, hitting on 5s and 6s. One, 2, 3.
Oh.
Out of 12 shots.
Oh.
Well, that's 3 activations of Daka Daka Daka. So 3 extra shots. Getting me one more. Woo! 4! Well, they hit and strength 8 versus tough of 4, so wounding on 2s. All wound.
Okay. So it's going to be 4 or 5 ups for their invols, of which I make 1.
6 shots between their 2 big shooters, hitting on 5s and 6s. For none. Bad moons, rerolling 1s to hit in the shooting phase.
Ah.
Still a miss. Zap gun. Zap gun. 1 shot. Successfully hits. Another shot. Successfully hits. Now what is the strength of the Zap Cannon now? My bad. I should have technically rolled for the weapon strength before rolling to hit. Technically I think I'd probably always roll to hit because it spares a roll if I miss.
Yeah.
It's a 1-shot weapon. So its strength is an 8.
Eh.
Well, that means these are wounding on 2s. And they both wounded.
Alright, well, 2 5-ups.
Made 1, failed 1. Another one goes down. So I'm going to go ahead and have this looted wagon activate next, and he's going to actually shoot into... Actually, I take that back. My warlord's going to go ahead and activate and do his Dagob shot blunderbuss into them.
Ooh.
So the Dagob shot blunderbuss is a 12-inch range heavy 2d6.
Okay.
That auto hits.
Okay.
So 2d6 number of shots for 9. 9 hits, and it's strength 5, so it'll be wounding on 3s. For 6 wounds.
Alright, so that's going to be 6 5-ups. For 5 dead.
Don't forget you're feeling pain.
Yes, this is a group that still has Catalyst.
Yes.
Thank you, Tom. Catalyst.
Saves 1, so
For
4.
4 dead.
Next up is going to be the Knob with Wall Banner, firing his custom shooter into those 3 right there. 4 shots, once again hitting on 5s. Ooh. I did only hit twice, but that is 2 Dakadakas, which means 2 more attempts. 1 more extra hit. Custom shooter, strength 4 versus tough 4, wounding on 4s. Well, that is
3 1s.
that snake has awakened. Its inner eye has opened.
Snake? Snake? Yes. Alright. Who's next?
My mech is going to fire his custom Mega Slugger at the group. It's 1 shot.
Alright.
Hitting on a 5.
No.
No. Okay. Alright. Tank that moved all out. Firing into the group of 5 over there with everything.
Okay.
D6 number of shots from its killer cannon.
3.
3 shots, hitting on 5s. Ooh, for 2 Dakadakas. No. Oh, no, it is hitting on a 5, so 1 extra hit. Strength 8 on the killer cannon, so wounding on 2s.
Is your Mordaka just on a single unit, or
It is
the whole...
only on the unit that activated. I activated
Hits on 5, never mind.
It hits on 5.
Never mind. Alright, you're good.
Yes. So that is, in case you missed it because of questioning, 3 wounds.
Yes. And that's going to be 3 5-up invols. For 2 8 it.
Now for his 2 big shooters. 6 shots, hitting on 5s. For 4 misses, 1 regular hit, and 1 Daka. Giving me 1 extra hit.
Nice.
And wounding on 3s, because strength 5 for big shooters.
For 2.
2.
2 5-ups.
Made 1, failed 1.
Dag nabbit.
Hold on, one last thing.
Okay.
The all-powerful, hold on, might be actually all-powerful Zap gun.
Oh, God.
Strength 10.
Oh,
Not enough.
Not quite.
And hitting on a 5. No.
Okay.
I think that's all that can shoot. The group falling back can't.
Your charges, then.
Yes. Well, start off the charges. Looted wagon going in.
Alright, so Overwatch with the flesh hooks. It's going to be 2 shots, hitting on 6s. For 1, and wounding on 6s. No.
Orky charge!
You made it. With a 3 and a 2.
Alright, now that they are tied up in melee with my looted wagon, just going to go ahead and go 1 by 1 down the line, send them in.
Alright.
So, Pain Boy,
Made
7.
it.
Warlord, a 10.
Made it.
The Mech,
Made it.
and the Knob with Wall Banner.
Made it.
Okay, they're all in melee. Alright, and this combat will start with the Pain Boy, because oddly enough, he has the most amount of attacks of these guys in. So he's got 4 attacks with his Power Claw. The Knob with the Wall Banner, special bonus from the Wall Banner, ignores the penalty for using the Power Claw. So he'll be hitting on 3s. A 2. And then the rest are 3s. Okay, and then wounding on 2s, because with it becomes strength 8. For 2 wounds. AP super doesn't matter, because...
Yep, 5-up invul. Alright, well, 5-up catalyst.
They do D3 each.
Okay, well,
So, D3 for the first one. Did 1.
1.
And D3 for the second one. 1. Wow.
Do you want to keep that?
Dem snake eyes, Joe.
Or do you want me to re-roll? Because I got dice happy.
Yeah, go ahead and re-roll.
Okay.
Still got 1.
I still got 1.
Okay, so 1 dies, 1 lives. Do you want to spend 2 points to interrupt anywhere?
If I do so, I will have 1 point left. Which is technically enough. Let me check a thing first. Alright, so I am going to be spending 2 command points to intervene. And I'm going to be throwing all 6 of my attacks into the knob with the wall banner.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's got the least amount of wounds in the group.
He's got 4. I think pretty much everyone has 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6 attacks going in with the rending claws.
For 3.
For 3.
Well, you don't kill him.
I do not kill him, so that's sad.
And then wounding on 4s.
And then wounding on 4s.
For 1.
1. Okay, well that was a waste of 2 points.
AP minus 1, so a 5-up save.
He made it.
Yeah.
So that was a waste of 2 points. Oh well. Was hoping to get 1, maybe get some command points back.
Did not.
Did not.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send in the Warlord next. With his 3 attacks. 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds.
2 5-up invols. 4. 1 is left. Nope, sorry. 1 feel no pain. They're both around.
D3 number of wounds.
Oh, well,
Still 1.
Still a 1.
You gotta wait for me to roll that.
I forgot that. I was focused on camming. I didn't actually hear the weapon that you said. I'll re-roll. So, feel no pain. No. So, 1 eats it.
Mac is next. With 3 attacks because he has a chopper. 3 attacks because he has a chopper. And he's going to be hitting on 2s because of the wall banner. Still hit. Wounding on 4s because only strength 4 versus tough 4. 1. And this does 1 damage.
Okay. 5-up invul. It didn't matter. And I'm not spending my last command point. Oh. Feel the pain. It still didn't matter.
There you go.
See, now I got dice happy in the opposite direction. So that's first blood to you.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to activate my tank. Move in. Pile in. Oh god, everyone's falling off.
All your sponsons.
No, my sponsons.
Alright, and then that's it. I think for your turn.
Yes.
I don't have any morale to make as they're still fearless.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure I got my 5-dude charge in, and I do believe I have at least 3 units in my deployment zone. Yes, even if you 9-inch bubble. Yeah, that'll leave the pain boy and these 3 within.
Alright.
Or these 2.
So you got a bunch of... oh, you need to do your D3 for the,
yes.
the charge.
D3 for the... Here we go, wall. 2, and then 1 for declaring the... I got 1 victory point.
Yep.
And 1 for hold the line. So
and then
total
1
of
for
4.
first blood.
And 1 for first blood. Bring me up to 5.
Which is a pretty good first turn for you.
Yes.
Considering you've decimated my front line.
Yes.
Alright, so on to Tyranid's turn 2. Tyranid's turn 2. Before I pull anything, once again, I have to... Oh, what was it called? Gambit. And I'm actually going to be cheeky and probably go with 2 for this one.
Fair enough. You very easily can get one of the ones you already have.
Yeah. So, let's see if I can get another one that's good. Master the Warp.
Score 1 victory point if you manifested or denied a psychic power during your turn. If you manifested or denied 3 or more psychic powers, score D3 victory points instead. So 2 is looking pretty good.
Yeah, you can very easily get 2 of them.
Alright, so on to movement. Alright, so Tyranid turn 2 movement. I had, once again, everything moved and advanced up, getting good amount of 6s and 5s. So, the... I always forget which one's a zoanthrope and a noanthrope. But either way, noanthrope moved up here, and these 3 are the zoanthropes.
Yes, it's a neurothrope.
Neurothrope, okay.
Like brain.
Fair enough. And then my Broodlord and the 2 remaining Gene Stealers moved and advanced up to there, ready to get some charges into Tom's characters.
Yeah!
And finally, my shooty bits. The shooty portion of my army has shown up in the back line.
Yes. Well.
Holding now objective 4, and ready to also shoot Tom's characters. So on to Psychic Phase then, where I'm going to start with a Catalyst going on to...
The 2 remaining Gene Stealers.
Or the Broodlord.
Yeah.
Going with the Broodlord. So, Warp Charge value 6. And got it with an 8. So sweet. Then I'm just going to throw... And the next Psychic Power is going to be the Horror, coming from this group, going into the tank. So, it is going to be a Warp Charge of 6. Also, which, that's a 5, I don't get it. Sad face.
Should have smited.
Should have smited. Speaking of smite, I'm going to have the Broodlord smite the... Which do you think is closer? The Meganob or your Pain Boy? I'd go with Meganob.
Yeah, Meganob looks slightly closer.
Okay.
He looks equal to the tank. I mean, it doesn't matter because they're equal.
Okay. So, throw in a smite at the Meganob then.
The Meganob, you mean Big Mac.
Big Mac, yes.
You
Which I don't get it.
That's a 4. Do you want to spend a command point?
Actually, yes, I do.
1 left.
No, I don't. Alright, so that's the end of the Psychic Phase. Unfortunately, I didn't get 3 Psychic powers off, but I did get at least 1, so I've already gotten that objective done.
You barely got 1
I
off.
barely got 1 off. That was...
I was about to say, like, wait, hold on, did he? Yes, he got Catalyst
I
off.
got Catalyst. And to start off the shooting phase, I'm going to have the single Gene Stealer with Flesh Hooks fire into the group of boys still. So, 2 shots hitting on a 4 for both
Double
hit,
6s.
both double 6s, boxcars, and hitting or wounding on 4s as well for double 3s. Okay, well,
Yeah.
good job.
At least he hit both.
At least he hit both. Alright, so next up in shooting is going to be the Tyranid, which I unfortunately placed just a little bit too close to this tank so that I cannot shoot the characters with it. So I'm going to be shooting the boys with it. So I've got 15 shots, hitting on 5 with his Death Spitters. For, what is that, 3?
Looks like 3.
That looks like 3. No flavor of rerolls. And wounding on strength 5 versus
4, so it'll be 3s.
wounding on 3s. That's 3 1s.
Hey, that entire roll sequence looks familiar from my rolls from yesterday.
Oh no. Alright, well, bugger. Alright, just to try and get a definite kill then, I'm going to be shooting all 20 shots from the...
10 rounds.
Thank you. From the gaunts at the one little mech there.
Okay.
So 20 shots hitting on 4s. 9 hits. With an excess of 1s. And wounding on strength 4 versus...
Top 4.
So 4s. 4, 1, 2.
That is not a good last roll.
That is not a good last roll.
You were right on track with that first roll. Alright, well, he's got a 5-up invulk because of the KFF from the Big Mac. I made 1 failed one, and a 6-up feel no pain from the Pain Boy. No, so he takes 1 wound.
Okay. That was looking a lot better.
Yeah, you
And
were
then-
slightly above average, and then rolled well below it.
Alright, well, that out of the way, on to charges to declare.
Want to take more time to think about it?
Nah. Alright, so. God, who do I want to. Yeah, I do. Alright, so charges to declare after some thought. So I'm going to be declaring a multi-charge first with my Broodlord into the Pain Boy and the Big Mech.
Alright.
Overwatches.
Pain Boy has no guns. My Big Mech has Dagob Shot Thunderbuss, which means 2d6 number of automatic hits. For 6.
Which is
Better than 12, which
better
was
than 12.
which was his first number of shots
Oh,
coming out
God.
of it. Alright, and with a strength of 5 versus tough of 5, forced to wound. For 1, 2, and 3.
Wait, what?
There was a 4 here, and
Okay, I missed the 4.
6.
Alright, so that's going to be 3 5-ups from me. For 2 wounds gone through.
Well, at least you didn't charge with the other 2.
Yep. And then I'm...
You're 5 of feeling the pains.
Oh yeah, my 5 of Film the Pains. Yes, from Catalyst.
Yes.
No.
Shouldn't have forgotten it.
Yep. It's a very spiteful, which I haven't rolled for my actual... Alright, fine.
Well,
you hold on.
You can't fail it.
I can't fail,
I doubt
but-
you want to move them into the tank, too.
No. So I'm just going to kind of sit him up like that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt to charge those 2 just into the Pain Boy.
Fair enough. They can't fail it.
No. And yeah, that's a 9.
To make sure you don't get within 1 inch of another target. There you go.
There you go. So now for attacks, and because how many points do you have?
3.
Cool. I'll start with my Broodlord.
Fair enough. Both have power claws.
Both have power claws,
They're both hitting on 3s.
and your Big Mech is a lot tougher.
Yes.
So starting off the combat, I'm going to have the Broodlord go all in on the Big Mech with 6 attacks with his monstrous rending claws. So he's going to be hitting on 2s for 2 misses, and wounding on 3s. Oop, I didn't roll you. Wounding on 3s. And very luckily, he gets to re-roll failed wound rolls. There we go. So that's 1 AP minus 6, 3 damage.
Okay.
And then the rest are just AP minus 3.
For 3 of them, right?
Yep.
Alright. Well, that's 3 5-up saves.
No.
Which I don't make any. So how many wounds do you do?
Well, 3, and then 3, 2, 1, 6. 9 total.
Alright. 9 6-up feeling the pants. Which I don't think I made
None.
any.
Not a 1.
Yeah, well, he's super dead. Because he don't have 10 wounds.
No. Oh, would you like to intervene?
Nope.
Okay. Then the 2 Gene Stealers are going to throw their attacks in to the Pain Boy. So they've got 6 total attacks, hitting on 2s because of the Broodlord. For 3 misses,
Good.
and wounding on, I believe, 3s. Alright, so 1 normal wound, and then 2 for AP minus 4.
No, doesn't matter. He has a 6-up armor.
Alright,
So, 6-up, feel no pains. Don't make any, so he takes 3.
cool. He's got 4 wounds total.
Yes.
Okay. Then that's it for me.
Yep,
So
my
your attack's back.
My Pain Boy's going to put his 4 attacks into your Warlord. Hitting on 3s, because -1 to hit, but +1 to hit because of the Wall Banner. It looks like they all hit. Strength 8, with the Power Claw, so wounding on 3s. For 3 wounds.
All right.
And you're 5 up in
Yep,
balls.
3 5-ups. For 2 saved, 1 went through.
Okay. D3, number of wounds. For 3.
Alright, well, Catalyst. 3 more 5-ups. Alright. And he's good.
Yeah. Okay.
So that should be the end of my turn. Turn 2 for objectives. I'm pretty sure I got all of them.
Yeah.
Every single one. So that is going to, and none were variable. There they are.
Yeah, because you didn't kill more than the target amount.
Yeah. So assassinate, that's 1 point. Secure objective 4, 1 point. Mastery of the warp, because I only got the 1 off, 1 point. And the kill a character, 1 point.
And then 1 additional point for killing my warlord.
Yes.
So you got 5 this turn.
Sweet. Did I say the 2 from Gambit?
Yeah, you said 2, so it'd be 7 you get in total.
Sweet. So, in that case, on to Tom's turn 2.
On to Orcs turn 2, the beginning of, given the fact that I have 2 objectives here that aren't going to be easy for me to get, and the fact that I forgot to discard objective 2 at the end of my last turn, I'm going to go ahead and say I only get 1 this turn, because that's the minimum amount. I got priority orders received. Is this the one that requires my warlord? Yes. Alright, that one doesn't matter. That's the one that's auto-generated to go with it. That has to be done by my warlord. My warlord is dead. Area denial. Have nothing in the middle. Oh boy, I'm going to get none.
Oh no. I'm going to get 1.
Yes.
Alright, well, on to movement.
Alright, for turn 2, fell back with the Pain Boy, moved around some of the characters, not like it really matters, just thematically having the one guy with more wounds move closer. Tank stayed put because there's no real reason to move the looted wagons. And then, at the end of the movement phase, spending 3 points to activate Unstoppable Green Tide. And that allows me to pull any boy unit that is under half strength off the table and then redeploy them within 6 inches of any table edge, 9 inches away from any enemy model, and at full strength.
Which is a command point stratagem that I forgot existed. Otherwise, I probably would have charged his boys.
So they're back in the fight, and hopefully between all of my looted wagons and my boys, we can take care of the melee group and put some hurt into the shooties.
Yes.
Speaking with, I'm going to go ahead and start off with this looted wagon, who's going to go ahead and fire his battle cannon into the Termagants, the 2 big shooters into the Gene Stealers, and the Zap cannon into the floaty pussball.
No, not my floaty pussball.
So the important one I'm going to go ahead and start with first. The big shooters going into the Gene Stealers. I've got 6 shots hitting on 5s. With 3
2
hits.
Oh yeah, that is a 5. Yes, you're correct.
2 Daka-Dakas, which don't get any more. And wounding on 3s for 2 wounds.
So, 2 5-ups. Made 1, failed 1. They do not have Catalyst. So,
Which basically means I'm going to have to activate the other tank before I can have the boys shoot.
yep.
So,
Don't one of those actually have a gun?
yeah,
Okay.
I might have one of them go first. So the battle cannon now, I'll go ahead. 2d6 number of shots because he remained stationary. 5. Huh. Slowly running out of ammo. Getting progressively worse. Alright, hitting on 5s. None. That shot went somewhere well out there. Alright.
He's shooting in the distance.
Zap cannon into the floaty bowl. I know technically I should roll for strength first, but does it even hit? It does hit. So now I roll for strength. For a 10, which does mean I need to roll for wounding, but 10 versus that I need to roll a 3 to wound, I do believe. I do successfully wound.
Okay. What is his actual toughness and save? Alright, so with a 6 toughness, it did just wound on 3s, and with a 4-up save, the AP minus 3 goes right through. So,
Yep.
3 wounds.
Yep. Alright, next up I'm going to go ahead and have the Knob with Wall Banner fires Custom Shooter into the Gene Stealer. He's got 4 shots, hitting on 5s. For 2 hits. And wounding on 4s. For 2 wounds.
2 5-ups.
Made 1, failed 1.
Yep. They're dead.
Yay.
Blech.
Alright, so next I'm going to have the Boy Squad fire everything into the Brood Lord.
Oh, poop.
So they got a total of 19 shooters, so that's going to be 38 number of shots. I've got 20 right here. So hitting on 5s. 3 5s and 3 6s, so 6 hits, and then I'll fire the 18 others. 4 more 5s and 2 more 6s, so
You've got 5 Dakadakas.
plus the 4, so that's 10, plus 2, 12 regular hits. The 5 Dakadakas, getting me 1 more hit.
Eh.
So what is that, 11?
You said
10,
12, so 13?
13. Okay. And with a strength of 4 versus tough of 5, wounding on 5s. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And AP?
None. So you get 4
Sweet.
save.
4-up save. Failed 1, so 5-up, feel no pain from Catalyst.
Yeah.
So I took 1 damage.
Alright, 6 shots from the 2 big shooters. Looks like 1 hit, but it is a Daga. For only 1 hit. Wounding on a 4 because it is strength 5. No. Wow, that was super anticlimactic.
Does anyone else have a gun over there?
Yeah. I still got the tank and
Oh,
gun.
yeah, the tank.
So next up is going to go ahead and the mech with his custom Mega Blaster going into your Warlord, hitting on a 5. Ooh, successfully hit and Daga. For 2 hits. Yeah, get back here, dice. Strength 8 on the custom Mega Blaster.
Ugh.
So wounding on 3s. Both wound, and it does have an AP of, I think, 2.
Okay, so 5-up. 2 5-ups. 2 5-up feel no... Nope, your amount of damage.
Let me double check, but I think it is D3. Alright, and looking at the damage for it, it is a D6. It's basically like a Melta, except better and worse at the same time. So 2D6 for 4. Oh, I could have rolled much higher.
Yes. I'm glad you didn't. Alright, so that's going to be 4 5-ups.
Made 1, failed 3, which I think
I
is
think
still
that's-
enough to kill it.
I think that's enough. Let me go check his wounds. Alright, considering I only have 1 command point left, I was an idiot and forgot to actually say it out loud earlier that I wanted to use the command point to get me more command points earlier. And he's about to die. I'm going to use my last command point to re-roll one of those saves to see if he survives to at least soak a little bit more shots. So, here we go. 5-up. No, I used it and he's dead anyway. So,
Warlord kill.
ah, bleh.
We have a future new Big Mac to replace the one that just died. The mech killed you. So he's just going to pick up the other Big Mac stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If this was a running campaign.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's him done. So on to the tank. The tank is going to go ahead and fire Big Shoota's battle cannon into the Termagants and the Zap cannon into the floaty ball. We'll worry about the floaty brain bugs
The Psychic Brigade?
after this is dealt with.
Okay.
Because I think I can mitigate how much damage those things do. So let us first start off with the Big Shootas. 6 shots from the Big Shootas going into the Termagants there. Hitting on 5s. For 2 successful hits, one of them being a Daka. Which gets me 1 more successful hit. Strength 5 versus Tough of 3, so wounding on 3s. 2 wounds with an AP -1.
And with a 6-up save, that's just 2 dead, so...
Alright, Battle Cannon. 2d6 number of shots because it didn't move. For 3.
Ugh.
They're steadily forgetting how to use hitting on 5s. Yeah, not surprising, none. And the super amazing one-shot Zap Cannon. It's it for shooting. I have no charges to declare.
Alright.
So that is going to be the end of me shooting phase and end of me turn.
Cool. So,
you obviously still have dudes in the middle.
yes.
I did not get out of my own deployment zone with my warlord who is dead.
Yes.
I did not secure objective 1 or 2, so I failed on all of them. So you're
But
gonna
you got Warlord kill.
I got warlord kill, and I am going to discard the one that specifically says must be done by my warlord, because he is dead.
Yep. And then, because you're Gambit, I get 1 point.
Yes. So I go up to 6, you go up to
8.
10.
Oh yeah, plus the other 2 from before. Yes, 10. Alright, so Tyranid turn 3 now, with no cards on the field. I'm only going to Gambit 1 because of lack of number of models, no Warlord, and I'm already up in points, so if I don't get this, it only gives Tom 1. So first card, oh, do we draw up to 4 or just 1?
You draw up to 4.
Alright, so first card is going to be Advance.
Well, you got that one. You have no one in your deployment zone.
I don't. I might have just 1 with the back line there.
You
But-
can move it forward like an inch.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up is going to be Overwhelming Firepower. Score
Awesome.
1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during your shooting phase. Quite possible.
I've got a model with 1 wound.
Yep. Secure Objective 5, which is under this book.
No.
So unlikely. And then 4th is Big Game Hunter.
Kill one of my tanks.
Yep. Unlikely for at least this turn. But more likely than Secure Objective 5. Alright, so, on to movement. Alright, so, Nids after movement, I had this whole group move and advance up this way. Just kind of, getting more into it. The Gaunts moved up onto the hill. The Tyranid moved over, making sure that the characters are the closest models for shooting. So, with that out of the way, on to Psychic, where first off I'm going to be throwing Catalyst on... I'm going to throw it on the Tyranid, because why not? It's Warp Charge of 6. That's a 3, so nope. And then the Horror on the 1 tank that's closest. So it gets to only hit on 6s. So, Warp Charge of, I believe, also a 6. Got it with a 10. So at least that got off. Then on to shooting, where I'm going to throw 15 shots from the Tyranid into the Pain Boy. Hitting on 5s. 4. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits, and then wounding on 3s. For all 3. And it's AP minus 1, 1 damage.
I no longer have my KFF, but he is in the crater, so he gets +1 to his save, so he keeps his 6-up save. 6-up armor! Ooh, I made 2 of them. Well, that's okay. He's got 1 wound left.
Yeah.
6-up, feel no pain. No, it's still enough to kill him.
Yay, got him. Alright, so that's 16 shots from the Gaunts going into the mech, hitting on 4s. 7 hits. And then I believe this is going to be wounding on 4s as well. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 possible wounds.
6-up armor. No, didn't make a single one.
Alright.
Goodbye, Mac.
And then that's it. I have no charges to declare. Alright, so at the end of my turn, I get Overwhelming Firepower, which is just 1 victory point, and Advance, which is, I have nothing in my starting area. Plus, I get my 1 point from my gambit, so it's 3 more victory points to me, bringing me up to 13.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. On to your turn 3.
Turn 3 for the Orks. Not looking too good. I'm going to say 1. Draw my 1. No prisoners. Just kill something. Okay.
It's possible.
Alright, for turn 3 movement, pressing forward with the boys. Didn't need to advance them because they're just within range of all their guns still to shoot. Ran my knob with wall banner, just getting far enough away to do a 4-inch movement with my tank to block basically anyone else from either shooting him or, unless you really want to commit those guys to getting super close, getting in there for psychics on my last character. Moved 10 inches straight back, just enough to get within 3 inches. He is literally on the lip of 3 inches right there to get that point for me. Yeah, so yay for that. With no psychic things, I guess I'm on to shooting. And I'm going to start with the Orc boys, firing everything into the zone throps there, because they literally can't shoot at anything else.
Fair enough.
Alright, once again, I have 38 shots with shooters going into them. Starting with that, I've got 20 in my hands, hitting on 5s and 6s. 4, 2 regular hits, and 1,
4.
2, 3, 4 dakas. So 6 hits with that, and 4 dakas. And then the 18. For 1, 2, 3 more regular hits, and 2 more dakas. So 8 dakas with 11 hits. 8 dakas, getting me 2 more. So that is going to be a total of 13 successful hits.
Alright.
Alright, with a tough of 4 on a zoanthrope, I'm looking for 4s to wound. I don't like all those 1s I see right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get out of here.
And that'll be 5 3-up invols. For...
2 going through?
Yep, 2 going through. So they're actually 3 wounds a pop, so just one has got 2 wounds on it.
Alright, and 6 shots from the 2 big shooters. For 2 regular hits. No daga. And wounding on 3s. 2 more wounds.
And 2 more 3-ups from me. For 1 going down. Bleh.
Okay. Next I'm going to go ahead and, because he literally can't see anything else, he's going to go ahead and fire his 4 shots back at that. He did advance, so he's only going to be hitting on 6s. No, he would have hit twice normally. Oh well. Okay, next up is going to be this tank. He did move fully, so he's not going to get all the bonuses for his cannon. He's going to fire his cannon, and the big shooter's there, and his zap cannon up there.
Alright. And he's now hitting solely on 6s.
Yes. So let us start off with D6 number of shots from his killer cannon. 4. Hitting on 6s. For 1. Daga. For just 1. And wounding a Gaunt on a 2. Goodbye, Gaunt.
That's a dead Gaunt.
Yeah, you need to give him this. And then 6 shots from his 2 big shooters. For 2 hits. That will daga. For no more extra hits. And wounding on 3s. For 2. You have a 6-up save.
Alright, 1 6-up save. No.
2.
For 2.
Yeah. It's 3s to wound.
1 more. No.
Okay, so 2 more guns go away.
Bleh. And bleh.
Zap cannon. Hitting on a 6. No.
Been attacked by dice.
Oh, and I do technically still need to roll this for its strength. And yes, it wasn't a... If I get an 11 or 12, technically you take mortal wounds, but I take 1 at the end of it.
Ah,
So technically I should always roll for the... Because he could hurt himself.
fair enough.
Next up, this tank is going to go. It's the last thing to go. Big shooters into the dudes up there. Battle cannon into the zoanthropes. Zap into the flying thing. So let us start off with the battle cannon. Moved under half distance, so he is going to be getting that double shot for 5.
It went back up.
You know, the average is 7, right? 5 shots hitting on 5s and 6s. For 2. Wounding on 2s because you're only tough 4. For 2 wounds. You're 3 up invul.
Yeah. And 2 3-up invols.
Made both.
Made both.
Alright. Zap cannon. Successfully hits. Strength. 8. Wounding on a 3. Successfully wounds. AP minus 3. Goes
That
through.
was on the...
Yeah, it automatically goes through your armor and you take 3.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, and then the big shoot is going in. 6 shots, hitting on 5s and 6s. I almost said all. Most of them hit. 4 successful hits, 2 dakas. No extra hits.
4 successful hits.
And wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Them snake eyes.
And you said big shooters.
Yes.
The
So
big shooters have AP?
AP minus 1.
On
These guys,
these guys.
who are in cover, because they're on...
They are in cover. 2 6-ups. No.
By my 2 more of you.
At this point, I don't think any synapse is over there.
No.
So they're probably gone.
Yeah. And that is all of my guns, and nothing that I have that is in range I want to charge with.
Fair enough.
So that is going to be the end of my turn, and I will score 1 victory point for securing objective 1, and 1 for Gambit. But do these things flee and possibly give me no prisoner?
Let's find out. Alright, with a leadership of 5, the Termagants start looking too good because they lost 5, leadership 5, so it's just a d6 number leave. Only 1. So
Alright.
2 remain.
So I'll only get the 2 command point, or 2 victory points.
Yes. And it'll be you. Alright, so on to my turn, turn 4. Alright, so my turn, turn 4. Before I pull a card, I've got to do a gambit. So, just because I'm still in the lead and I don't want to mess it up, I'm going to go with just 1. So, let's find out what I get next. Next is Kingslayer. It already happened and I can't get it now.
You automatically get it.
I automatically get it?
It's at the end of any turn where the warlord has been killed. Like,
Oh.
It's dead, and it is retrospective.
Sweet.
So
All right. Well,
Kingslayer's like-
I've already got it then.
Yeah.
And then the next one is defend objective 3, which is
Over
right there. Nope.
Yeah.
All right. So on to movement. All right. So movement for Tyranid turn 4. I'm initiating strategy hide. So the one thing that can't hide is just going to kind of move closer to the one tank, shoot it up a bunch, and then hopefully charge it to eat some shots later. These two are absolutely hiding behind the big terrain, and lastly, my thropes are running away in this direction. They might go for 5, they might just hide off in this corner. Either way. Got to just survive at this point till the game ends. So with that out of the way, I'm going to throw a catalyst on these two in psychic phase. So warp charge 6. That is exactly enough. And then I'm going to throw a smite. I'm going to throw a horror.
Again.
Again, just another horror. And that is also warp charge 6. which I get that one. So both went off.
Yes.
And then for shooting, those two can no longer shoot. So I'm just going to open up everything from that into the boys squad. Alright, so after some looking up the rules, yes, I'm going to be shooting at the group of boys. And because of Synapse, I'll be hitting on 6s. So, 15 shots hitting on 6s. For, looks like 2. 1 and 2. I would have gotten only 2 other ones if I shot at full ballistics, so no great loss. And then wounding on 4s, I believe.
3s.
3s. Wounding on 3s. For 2 possible wounds.
Well, it's going to be 2 dead orcs because AP -1 and
Yep.
orky t-shirts.
And then that's it for shooting, so I have a charge to declare. The floating meatball Tyranid into your tank.
Okay. Tank firing back. Killacan, only a D6 because it's not the shooting phase. Ooh, for 6 though. And hitting on 6s. For 2. Daka does apply to Overwatch. I'm pretty sure we did it that way earlier anyway. So those 2 Daka.
No.
And wounding on 3s.
1.
1.
And 1 6-up save. No, that's a 4.
Okay. And Killacan does D3 damage. For 3.
Ugh. So I'm now at 9 on that. 3 more and it'll be dead.
D6 number of shots from the big shooters. I'm sorry, not D6. 6 number of shots. They all miss anyway. And the ever-present Zap Cannon. Zap Gun.
No.
No.
What's the
And
strength?
8.
Okay.
Not enough to hurt itself.
Alright, and do I make the charge in? 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do.
Bonk. Alright, so for actual attacks going in, the Tyranid has now only 1 attack going in, hitting on 5s. No, that is a 2. Your attack's back.
I have 3.
Oh my.
Hitting on 5s.
1.
And I am strength 7. So wounding on a 3. Hey, I wounded.
Oh no. 1 damage.
And I've got no special melee weapon on it, so
No. Alright, so my 1 4-up. No.
take 1.
Oh no.
Down 2.
Well, at least you won't be able to shoot me with that one next
True.
on your turn. So that ends my turn. I didn't do... No. I actually have to do D3 for Kingslayer.
Yes.
So D3 victory points for Kingslayer.
For 2.
2. Which is a total of 3 points to me because of my Gambit.
Yes.
So I'm now at 16.
Okay.
On to your turn.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and gamble 3.
Okay.
Grab the loot. Roll a d6 when this tactical thing is generated. Score 1 victory point if you control the corresponding objective marker before the end of the turn. 3. Which is over there.
Over there.
So basically secure objective 3. And more speed, go faster. Score 1 victory point if 3 or more orc units in your army advance this movement phase.
Yeah. You could do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so on to movement.
Turn for basically everything that could advance advanced. What couldn't was the one tank that was in combat. He fell back. Just staying in range with all my orc boys and the knob with the wah banner to be able to shoot the blob. Tank over here advanced, getting a total 15-inch move. It's only its big shooters can see or can shoot this turn, but hey, I can hopefully take them out. So with that being done, it is on to the shooting phase, and I will start with over here.
Okay.
6 shots from the 2 big shooters, hitting on 6s. None! Oh well, at least it's in range to hunt them down later.
Sorry for the sneeze there.
Okay, and now on to the boys. The boys are going to shoot everything into the
Tyranid.
Hopefully to shave off the last. I now have only 17 regular shooter boys, so it's going to be 34 shots, 20 in my hand, hitting on 6s because I did advance. 1, 2, 3. 3 for the first volley. They are Dakas, of course. And then I need 14 for the second volley. And 14 for the second volley. Not a single 6. Wow, that's awful. But 3 Dakas, getting me 1 more. So 4 hits in total.
I'd count the one that landed here as cocked if you want to roll it again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It still didn't matter. 4 hits, wounding on 5s.
Or 2, 3.
3 wounds. No AP up, of course.
Alright, 3 4-ups. Yes. 4, I saved 2, so it's got 1 wound left.
And 6 shots from the 2 big shooters. For 2 successful hits, so 2 Dakas. For only 2 successful hits. And wounding on 5s. For none. Alright, that leaves the Knob with Wah Banners custom shooter. It's 4 shots, hitting on 6s. 1 successful hit. Daka. Still 1 successful hit. And wounding on a 5. Successfully wounds.
AP?
None.
Alright. 4 up. Made it.
So it'll survive with 1 wound, because I've got no more guns.
Yep. And you're not charging anything because everything advanced.
Yep.
Did you get any points?
I got more speed, go faster, because 3 things advanced. And I got area denial, because you're no longer within 6 inches of the middle.
No.
I, however, did fail to grab the loot, and failed to do 2 wounds. 2 wounds to anything. So you're going to get 3 more victory points, and I get 2.
Alright.
I'm going to get rid of grab the loot, because I'm not going for objective 3.
Fair enough. And on to my turn 5. Alright, so start of my turn 5. I'm going to gambit for 1 again, just because it points, I don't have to worry about it. And I've got area denial and domination.
No, you're not going to get any.
No, I'm not going to get any points this turn, so you're going to get 1 point. Alright, so on to movement. Alright, so movement for turn 5 Nids. I had these 2 just move in advance around the corner, just continuing to hide from the tank. This moved its wondrous 2 inches towards the Ork boys, just making sure it's within range of its 24-inch guns.
Trying to keep up.
Trying to keep up. These 3 moved in advance backwards. The 2 Zoanthropes getting 10, and the Neurothrop getting 11. And now on to Psychic Powers, where Catalyst on these 2, Warp Charge 6, got it with a 7, and then I'm going to continue to throw Horror on...
The boys or the tank?
I feel like while the boys have more, the tank is easier to wound, so I'm going to keep throwing it on the tank.
Yeah.
So, Warp Charge 6, got it with a 10. So, on to shooting, where I've got 15 shots from the meatball going into the Ork boys. So, hitting now on... Actually, I don't think its ballistic skill goes up or down.
No, I don't think so.
No, so still hitting on 5s. For 1, 2, and 3. And then wounding on 3s. For all 3.
Since I would technically have all of them in the crater there, but wobbly model and falling out. They're standing around it.
Yeah.
That's going to be 3 6-up saves. Actually, saved one, so 2 will go down.
Okay. And then that's it for my turn. I'm choosing not to charge anything.
Fair enough.
And at the end of my turn, I do not get any of the objectives, and I throw away the domination. But Tom does in fact get 1 point from my gambit. So, on to Tom's turn 5.
Okay, at this stage, there's no way I can make up in points, so I'm going to gamble 4.
Alright.
Stomp 'em, lads. Kill one enemy in the fight phase. Bonuses to killing more. Get 'em, boss. Wow, I feel like I didn't shuffle this particularly great. Score 1 victory point if a model was slain by my warlord. Well, that's an automatic fail. Give him some more DACA. Kill an enemy in the shooting phase.
You can get that.
Yeah, too bad I can't get this one.
No.
Because I don't have a warlord anymore. So basically, melee, shoot, kill anything. Oh. Looted wagon. I was forced to advance it to make sure there's no more spots for him to run and hide with those guys. Get him up there, but he's up there. Everything else moved forward. Tank moved only 4 inches forward. Well, 4.5. To make sure he can still fire his main cannon twice at full effect. And everyone else just moved forward, no advancing, because they have some that are in range, some that are going to shoot back and try to take out the...
Tyrannocyte.
Yep. So speaking of which, it's on to the shooting phase. And at the start of my shooting phase, both my tanks will slam their red buttons, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, God.
Starting with this one, slamming its big red button on a D3 random effect. A 2, which I do believe increases the strength of all of his ranged weapons by 1. My other tank, slamming its big red button. That's cocked. For 2, +1 strength to all its weapons. A 1 would have been, it immediately moves 6 extra inches. Can't do the shoot him again, aka big cannon can't fire twice.
Yeah.
A 3 is immediately regens D3 wounds.
So you kind of got the better...
Yeah, for this particular scenario. But pure randomness. This tank, firing its big shooters down there, because it's the only thing it can shoot, because it did advance.
Alright.
6 shots, hitting on 6s. For 1 hit, but DACA. For 2 hits. And wounding on 2s. Both wound. Clear line of sight, and you're out of cover. So that's AP -1 on both of them.
They're dead.
They're dead.
Pull them.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you've finally gotten... Give them some DACA and no prisoners.
Yes, I'm not getting Stomp 'em, but I'm hoping to go for a kill.
Yeah.
Alright, next up is going to be the boys squad, which a good chunk of them are firing that way just to make sure to get that, and then the rest that can are firing at that. I'll measure out and see exactly all that can. Alright, that boys squad is going to separate its fire. Its 2 big shooters are going into the zone throps, and all those that can, which are 12, are shooting into the Tyrannocyte back here, hopefully to clean up my back line. Total 24 shots. I got 20 in my hand, hitting on 5s and 6s because I did not advance. It's a good thing I'm hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 5. 5 for the first 20.
And 4 more.
And then 4 more. Okay. 2 DACAs. No more. So 7 hits in total. Winning on 5s. I got 1, 2, 3 wounds.
3 4-ups.
Yeah, you failed the
It's
one.
dead.
My back lines are clear. No, it's...
Does it explode? No one cares.
No one cares. Alright. The 2 big shooters.
Alright.
You're on 5s and 6s. For 1. But it is a DACA for 2. And wounding on 3s. For 2. No, for 1. That's a 2.
Alright, and 3 up invul. Made it.
Okay. So that's them. Tank, obviously, is going to fire everything into the zoanthropes.
Alright.
So, battle cannon, 2d6 number of shots. For 12, I need that.
Oh, no.
12 shots, hitting on 5s and 6s. For 1, 2, 3 regular hits and 2 Dakas. For 1 more, so 6 hits in total. And wounding on 2s. For 5 wounds. Alright, realized, forgot the horror. So I had 2 6s, which Daka give me an additional 6, so I had 3 successful hits. And I rolled 6 wounds, failed only 1 of them, so that means I'm going to do 2 wounds.
Alright. Sorry we missed that one. So 2 3-ups. Which I make both.
Okay. Zap cannon. No. Big shooters. For 1. And Daka for still 1. Wounding on a 3. No. Well, I did take out everything but your zoanthropes and neurothropes.
Yes. Does the game end?
On a 1 or 2, the game ends, and I'm the one losing, so I'll roll. The game ends.
Alright. That means I win purely via points.
Yes.
Woo! It's been a while.
It was close.
It was very close.
I'm definitely well ahead on the models.
Oh,
It's just-
absolutely.
I got... Well, because of points.
Yeah, the cards were not kind to you. Alright, well, hope everyone enjoyed, and have a good one.